All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here. So, in Trading Effects, we do this live here each and every weekdays from 9:15 until around 10:15. Always looking to trade within a week, an hour of trading here each and every day. So, show you exactly the setups, what I'm looking for, and what I'm analyzing in the market. So I'm going to be focusing on US30, so ES, and sometime goals, but mostly US30. That's basically the indices that I'm trading on. So hope everyone had a great day. So today is Tuesday, January 27th. So let's get it here. Let's get it. So I'm going to start with our news calendar as always. So for today, we don't have any high impact news here. I think it's going to be tomorrow, the 28th. Yes, 28th we'll have high impact news. Also today we should have some. I think we have a delay in regards to the Clarity Act. If you're a crypto person, so we're just waiting for that for the Clarity Act. So if you have a crypto, especially XRP. I'm focusing on XRP specifically. There will be some good news here in regards to that, but we have a delay here, so we'll see exactly how it's going to go. But for today, pretty smooth day here. No high impact news, but we did had a setup here on ES this morning, maybe 2-3 hours ago. And it's good right now. So let's go on the TV Alert app. So I'm going to look at it right now. And I'm going to hold on. I'm just going to make sure that everything is set up correctly on the TV Alert app. Right. Perfect. So on the TV Alert app, so this is an app that I created here for me because, as you may or may not know, I have a low vision condition here. So fortunately, I'm not able to see on one eye, the left eye. And I'm still treating with the right eye, but I'm able to see, I would say at 90%, or I would say 90%, yeah, 80 to 90%. So I took my time for the last couple of months here to create this app here to help me on receiving alerts and not going back and forth on charts. And at the same time, it grew until I was able to create an actual community here, community chat, and a community system that you could plug in your own people if you have your own community, and everything is there. So you have the news ticker, you have the alerts here, and all of the alerts are coming from TradingView. So if you have a TradingView setup and you have alerts coming from TradingView, you could share that to your community. And like, if you don't want to give the actual script, or you don't want to give them the actual setup or anything like that, you could send them alerts, and those alerts can be sent towards Discord and Telegram and on this app at the same time. And you have the list here of alerts that you receive here. So this is mostly the alerts that we got here since the start of the month. And today we had 4 alerts, and this is the latest one here, German 40. And at the bottom, you have the history of the alerts for the day. So you could scroll and see exactly the alerts that we had previous days. And it's based off of time also. So you could go back on a few days here and see exactly if the setup was good or not. You have the live chart that is from TradingView. So you could set up charts, create some favorite charts here. And also you could open up your TradingView account directly from there. So if you have your own indicator, unfortunately, you're not able to see indicators here other than the built-in indicators from TradingView. So if you have your own indicator, you could click on this button here and go on your trading view account and see the setup based off of what you're seeing here. Then you have the community chat. So we're gonna have the community here. It's gonna be shown there. And finally, you have the TV economic calendar. So you can select the country that you're focusing on. Me, it's US. It's going to provide you with the latest high impact news here for the upcoming days and upcoming week. So this is the high impact news here for this week. That'll be tomorrow, and that will be at let's check the time here. Should see the time. So this is at 2 p.m. So this is Fed rate, so FOMC. So that's going to be very important tomorrow. So we'll see exactly if we're going to have a rate cut or an increase of the cut of rate. So that's pretty much the TV alert I have here. So maybe in the next couple of days, I will promote that a little bit more, but that's pretty much what we have so far. And next we have view indicator. Just gonna, there you go. All right. So this is my supply and demand zone indicator. So basically, I just updated it here yesterday. I added some alerts off of those setups. So basically, when we have a break of structure, it's gonna send me an alert. And if we have the price go towards previous break of structure, it will also send me an alert. So basically those dash points, that's lines that you see here, I'm gonna use, usually use them as a stop, a take profit or stop loss level. So if you're, let's say I'm entering, I would have entered the trade this here because of the actual structure that I would see for a sell. And at the time, at this point, I would have put my stop loss pretty much at this level here. And my TP will be one of those three zones here, the next three zones, so 1, 2, or 3. And it did exactly that. So every time that it's gonna go towards this those levels here, you're gonna receive the alerts. And I could show you the alerts here. I think we had, I was able to create those alerts here an hour ago. So you see here, you got TPSL alert level. So basically it's going to give you priority with the alerts here when it's going to hit. So at 9:19, at 9 o'clock, at 8:50. So you have basically those alerts here. So those are basically levels here that you would be able to get out of the trade or maybe scale in and get out after that. But this is where we're at right now. So at 9:19, we got the alert because it wicked towards this level here. So that's perfect. And how you use it is pretty simple. So you have VWAP POC, so volume weighted average price. This is the white line here. And the point of control is the purple line. So if price is under those two lines here and you see that, especially it's under the VWAP, it's a sell setup. And also if you have a demand zone that is breaking to the downside, this is basically a demand zone that was breaking to the downside. You're gonna see the break of structure that will be signaled, and you're able to make an entry or whatever you want to do. So right now it seems to be going towards that next demand zone that is right here. So we'll see exactly if we're going to get a bounce here at the market open, but everything is looking bearish here overall. So we'll see how it goes. And you have the dashboard here on the top right, and that's pretty much it here. So yesterday we were looking to basically it was a buy day yesterday. Fortunately, I was trying to take the retracement, but overall, I would have kept my trade here at that supply zone that was pretty much right here. If you saw the live yesterday, that's basically what I said. And that's exactly what happened. And right now it's selling off. And unfortunately, at the time that we had the alerts, I was not trading at all. I usually trade at market open, and that's why I missed that. It started to break to the downside here at 6, I think at 6:30 or something like that. If we, yeah, that's 7:30 basically. At 7:30, we have that last break of structure right here. So, and it went straight down. So that's perfect. All right. So let's zoom in. So we have our zones here. So we have a supply zone right here. We have a demand zone right here. So now we want to see a bounce off of those levels here to go up. And right now it seems to be doing it right now. So we may have push to the upside here at market open. I'll see exactly if I'm going to take a setup here. If not, I'll let it run. I'll let it do its thing and wait for maybe for tomorrow or anything like that. So, and remember, tomorrow we have FOMC. So before FOMC, we should have a confirmation of where the price wants to go. So we'll see how it goes. So market will open here in about less than a minute here. So we'll wait and see. So should be opening up in a couple of seconds here. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Always doing those lives each and every day. So it's 9:30. So let's see if we have a push to the downside. Let me close this. All right, so I'm gonna go on a buy here at market open. And show you my trade here.
Order filled.
All right, so it stopped me out. Second time doing that, so that's perfect. All right, so we're gonna take a sell. All right, get on that sell. All right, so we're selling off here. We're looking to go towards that demand zone. If we go towards that, we do have a lot of leeway here to the downside. gonna close my sell. $400 so far. I'm just gonna see what it wants to do. We did went to that supply zone here, that demand zone. Tapped it a little bit. All right, so we'll just have the retracement here. So we'll see if we look at the 4-hour, the 15-minute chart, most likely, whoops, I'm just gonna close that. There we go, I'm just gonna switch that here, perfect. So we did get a sell here on US30, but like I said, we're in an actual zone of reversal because we have a demand zone right here. So we have a lot of buyers here at this level. So even though we're still bearish here overall, we may start to reverse. So Russell 2000 sell. Yeah, so you should be able to hear me right now. Fortunately, I put myself on mute because I was talking to the phone, but all right, so we'll see. So it went to grab liquidity at the top. It seems to have a continuation shown here. All right, I'll take my last trade. And let's look at zone of interest here. So it's 9:40, so we still have a few minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna close my trade because I'm not keen of what I'm seeing here. So still have indecision here in the market. Like I said, most likely the actual move, we're at the end of that move. So we may have a retracement off of it. I no doubt. So we have that demand zone right here at the bottom. Tapped it. Now, the only thing you need to look here is the 4 hour and see exactly what the 4 hour is looking to be. So this is the that's 9 o'clock. So that's is the first the start of that 4 hour candle. We did have a big push to the downside here, so we may have a reversal here off of that. We do have a demand zone on a 15 minutes, like I said. So if we are going up, so we have to go a swing high to swing low. So I'm going to do that here from here to that wick right here. So we'll have a go by. Gonna look at it in a few. But this is basically the levels that I'm looking at for a retracement on US30 after that sell-off that we had earlier. So just went to grab liquidity here at the top, at the bottom, sorry. And now we have those three levels here, right here. That's the first one, second one, and the third one. So this is what I'm looking at on the 4 hour. And now I'm going to go back on the 15. And you're going to see my lines here. So this is 50%, 61.8, 78.6. Most likely going to maybe go back to that previous break of structure right here to the upside. So see how it goes. So I'm gonna take my last trade, take a buy, and I'm gonna position myself here to go towards those level here. All right, so if I would take a buy, this is pretty much the level that I would look for will be this level right here. That's 50% near that break of structure. Because of what it did right here, it went straight to that demand zone here, tapped it, and started to reverse off of it. So we tapped on that TPSL. $9.47. We just started our new candle here. right, so automation was good, so I'm gonna close this. It's still going. All right. Let's wait it out. Still so I'm gonna continue coding this setup. It's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the entry at a break of structure and stop loss here at previous break of structure levels, and TP to the next break of structure, the next previous break of structure. So for example, that's a mouthful. So go back here. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's say we have a break of structure right here, and we did had one right here. Would I be able to take a trade here for a sell because it's breaking out of a demand zone? So if we're breaking to the downside at the demand zone, that means that we're selling, right? So the TP will be the next previous demand zone right here. And that'll be a quick scalp for a sell. Then you have another one right here, the quick level here for a sell. I think the SL. Let me remove this. All right. So the next level will be this one here. So you would be out of that trade right here. So I'm going to take my time and code that. It's pretty simple to do. Right now, what I'm expecting here is a retracement off of that demand zone here to go up. But this setup here is pretty simple to do because you have a break from a supply zone to the upside. You just have to target a previous a next supply zone here, or to get out here. So that will be a break of structure. So that will be this one here. That was yesterday's setup. So I would have to put a buy here, get out right here. And I could go in the past and see exactly. So right here, you had a buy, but I'd be out here at a previous structure. If I do a replay right here, this one, your target would have been the next supply zone, I think. So if we do a replay, so we have a breaker structure right here, went to that supply zone. Would I be out of that trade right here? So it went to that supply zone and it would have be out. So that's what I'm going to be working. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I'm going to be working on here today. All right. So let's see what's going on here. So are we up? Yeah. So we went up here. So that's exactly what I was expecting. So that demand zone is validated here. So now we're going up. So my P&L for today is at minus 500, 500 and something, but with that move should be up. So that's perfect. All right, so we had the validation here of that demand zone. So the only logic that I'm missing is the demand zone. When price is in that demand zone before breaking that demand zone and breaking the supply zone. So that's, I'm gonna put that in my notes so I could add that. All right, so just wrote it down, perfect. So I have 5 minutes left before close candle. So let's look at the, we did have a gold trade. Let's look at it here. Gold was a buy at 943. All right, so let me open up gold. 2005. So gold, we had a buy, but it was a small buy. But right now we are breaking to the downside. So like I was saying here, if we had the break of structure right here, we have another one right here. We have the small one right here. So if we're breaking that demand zone, we have a lot of leeway here to go for it. But right now on that demand zone, we should be going up. Now it's pretty much indecision here on that gold setup. So we had a buy at 943. So we're at demand zone. So when you're at the demand zone, you just have to wait. You don't need to go in that trade right away. Just wait to see exactly what's going on here in regards to that setup, because the VWAP and the POC, the VWAP is above the price, but nothing did switch to the downside yet. So if it will start to do that, and we're breaking that demand zone, we still have some space to go down. Oops. NASDAQ buy. Buy on NASDAQ. All right, so a US30 sell. So it's 10 o'clock right now. Yeah, so we have a gold sell. So like I said, on gold, pretty sure it broke that that demand zone that I was talking about. Yep, so it just broke it, and you have a sell. So if you're taking that sell on gold, we have a breaker structure. That's perfect. Next zone here is this one right here at this price. Oh, everything is looking bearish. We're below the VWAP here. Point of control. Everything's looking good. So entry for sell will be pretty much right here on gold. Now I just have to look at the target. The next demand zone is pretty much at the bottom right here. But it may start to reverse back, but we'll see. All right. Perfect. So we're going to close it out here, guys. So a lot of indecision here in the market here, especially on US30 right now. Like I said, we have a demand zone right here. We did have a big push down since 6 o'clock this morning. So pretty much 4 hours ago. So that new 4-hour candle just started. So no, it didn't start it yet. It started at 9. It didn't finish yet, sorry. So we're still in that 9 o'clock setup here. So we may start to go lower here to the downside. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. So thanks for being on this live. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll be back here on tomorrow. We have FOMC at 2, but we'll be back here at 9:15 as always. So we'll see exactly what pre FOMC will give us. All right. So I wish you a wonderful day and happy trading. Peace.